Hey guys, welcome back to some more Road to Tier 10 action on WoT PlayStation 4. We're in the Comet and we don't have to do a live commentary this time because I've got a couple of games saved. I've been trying to speed up my grinding a bit. Obviously I missed quite a lot when I went away on holiday for quite some time, so trying to catch up. I think I've got the Comet up to 60 or 70,000 XP now, so I think I need 100, so it's pretty close really. A couple of good sessions, that'll get that done, no dramas. So hopefully in the next week or two, we shall see, time allowing. But I got two games I wanted to bring you. I got this one on Proc, which is a bottom tier 9 game, which went pretty well, was pretty fun, played it pretty aggressively, you know, got some shots away. I was pleased. And the second game is my first mastery game that I got in this. I think this might actually be my first class game. I don't... Oh no, I'm thinking of the 4045 actually. I already had first class, but I hadn't had too many. And the second game you're going to see today is my first mastery game in the Comet. So we get a nice early shot away into the side of the Pershing, but just making sure we make it hard to hit him. Obviously I'm a nice tempting target sitting there side on for him, so just backing off to make him not really have a shot and just seeing what we got going on. I kind of came over here because I wanted to try and spot people out, because this is where I normally come as a light tank. As soon as I realised we got so many people over on my kind of behind me on the 1 and 2 line, decided to dive in here because I thought it'd be nice aggressive play. You get some good spots on. It's a little bit annoying because you're going to be spotted a lot. But I can try and make the turret armor work. I mean, against tier 8s and 9s, I don't think the turret armor is going to hold up to too much. But it is better than some, and it's got decent gun depression. And what I've really got used to is just the gun handling on this thing's been really nice. You know, like aiming in and taking shots very quickly and getting out of there again has worked very well. It's good practice for that kind of pop up and shoot and get back into cover sort of play. There we go, take a shot through the turret there from the T-54. We're going to stop that one. But yeah, it's good practice for my, you know, really active play compared to maybe something more passive, like sitting there emptying a clip at long range into someone when you're sitting still, or maybe playing a TD or something like that, or, you know, aiming in slowly with a heavy. This is like pop out, shoot, hide all the time. And that's what's been working for me quite well recently. But you can see we're picking up a few spots here. I wouldn't have come over here if we didn't have so many tanks on that 1-2 line that had pushed up quite high, because I know they're going to give me good fire support if anything pops up. There we go, get a shot into the Bulldog. E hit in return. And, you know, as well as it helping me get assist ribbons and damage ribbons, it also helps get my team on the upper foot, because we were pushing this side nice and hard, but we needed to make sure everyone was spotted out and we could pick them off while we had the people in the bushes on that 1-2 line. Because it's still pretty even at this stage. We got some work to do. I'm actually nearly dead already, but we managed to hang in there a bit longer, being a little bit more cautious. Just watching out for this Pershing. He's been trying to kill me for ages, and just doing my very best to place some shots in him and then dodge. Just waiting for him to come for that kill shot, and just got to hope. There we go. Someone did it for me. Thank you, Tiger 1. So looking for the side shots in the T-32. I'm going to get spotted doing this, but I want to make a couple. Just watching out for that light tank. It feels like he's been waiting for a chance to catch me unawares to jump over and finish me off. So I'm just keeping an eye on him, trying to find some side shots into the T-32 at the same time, but being cautious. I know I'm on a one-shot to a lot of people on the map right now, so I'd rather be cautious and take the shots when I can get them. So rushed that one a little bit, paid the price. There we go, managed to get a tracking shot away and decided to sit there and fire some more. That one goes really low. That one should be good. Oh, hits the side of the turret. Go on, and then he gets killed anyway, but we get the track. T-30 spotted there though. We start to pick up some more spots as the enemy starts firing from the train tracks. Get a nice side shot on this guy. There we go, chipping away, and that nice reload time is really satisfying when you get someone side on like that, and when you're not spotted as well. You can do a lot of damage in a very short amount of time. T-30 back up, but it's a really funny angle here, so we're going to be able to track him, but not do too much else without prem rounds. Not been really firing Prem too liberally. Hasn't really been any need, especially, you know, on PlayStation. I don't have vast amounts of spare silver like I do on Xbox, so there's no point just spamming Prem just to avoid, you know, bouncing some shots. Well, you know, we'll try and do things the hard way, and just waste a few shots on that guy. But 9 pens, pretty pleased with that, really, for a bottom tier game. And especially because we spent half the game on such low health as well. So there we go. We stick a Prem round through the front of him in the end. And now we've got a T10. A T10. We'll just keep those loaded and keep throwing them at him. There we go. Managed to get a nice few shots into him very quickly. We've got this guy side on. If we can just find a little gap. There we go. Standard round into the side. No problem. And the shot goes away. So this stage we've obviously definitely won. I've had a pretty good game, so I'm just seeing what damage we can mop up. This guy frontally is going to be a bit tricky. Plus he can definitely one-shot me, so just look and see what else is going on. Trying to avoid getting shot. There we go, the TD's down. Feel like I can probably push a bit harder now. Chase down this E2, and they got 2 more over on the far side that we can try and get some side-on snipes into. Actually getting spotted on, spotting assist on that guy somehow. And just trying to get this heavy in range. There he is, T29, side on. There we go, starting to get used to the shell velocity, starting to lead it a little bit better. And we start placing some hits, get him tracked. He's going to repair that. There we go, managed to farm a nice bit of damage off that T29 after all else was said and done on the battlefield. And there we go, game 1, 18 pens, 8 assist ribbons. Very pleased with that. $2,500 damage, nearly 1,400 assisted, pretty solid game. Like I said, first class mastery. I think that was the game that actually got me my first mark of excellence as well, which was after about 30 games maybe, something like that, 30 or 40 games. So about standard really, but there you go, yeah, 44 fired. We had a lot of non-pens thanks to spamming loads into the side of that T30. But that's fine, you know, it's totally fine to have non-pens. So here we go with game number 2. This is the Mastery one. As you might have seen, we have some very nice matchmaking. We are top tier. Also, no artillery, which means I'm going to go to this spot here. Now, this is a good spot. I think Cranky showed me this one initially ages ago. He tore it up there at a T49 and started derping people in the side with it. But it's a great little spot to go to. You can go there when they've got RT, but you're playing a pretty dangerous game if you do that, because you'll be the first person spotted, and you're going to have death raining around you. But if you come here, you can start spotting out people right up to the edge of the map pretty much. If you're in a light tank, like a tier 7 or 8 light tank, your view range is probably going to push pretty much to the edge of the map as well. So it's a pretty OP position, especially for a nice little ridge fighter like the Comet that's got some good gun depression and good accuracy. You can see we already managed to get 5 shots into that poor old heavy tank before he could even get into cover. Poor Sergio Ramos. So actually pretty quiet here. For a lot of the time when you come to this position, you'll get there and you'll spot up a whole ton of enemy players straight away. Doesn't look like quite so many have gone up there, although I do have slightly less view range than the light tanks that I'd normally come here with. So people who are pushing right along that back line might not be getting spotted out by me. You can see there's actually a few more of them. As soon as I've been spotted, there's some more shots coming in. And you do have a little bit of cover in this spot here, but you can see there, you can still take hits. If you drop down a bit lower on the hill, you can get in a lot more hard cover, but you know, I kind of wanted to stay up here scrapping until I feel there's a real threat. Teams kind of spread out at the moment. We don't have as many push down to the south as I'd like. But if I can keep spotting these guys out and putting some hurt on them, then hopefully the guys camping the base will be able to, you know, play a few shots. I'll be able to make some shots, and we'll be able to maybe hold them off from pushing that south as quickly as they would otherwise do so. And they've also kind of, the Reds have sort of started camping at the back there as well, I think, because of me spotting them early. They're trying to take shots at me. They're trying to take shots at the guys in the dunes to my north. And that heavy who's pushed quite aggressively from our team as well to the south. So it's kind of played out quite well. They've got a few guys coming down the middle now that I need to keep an eye on. I'm trying to chip away at this KV-3 without getting shot in return if possible. So we go 12 pens so far, and only taken one hit in return for, what, about 100 health, so not too shabby at all. I would love to shoot that T-67, but he's been a little bit more cautious than most of his teammates. And now just seeing what's going on. Right, this Tiger 1, we know we can go and kill nice and easily, so let's go and do that. Do screw this up a little bit. Derp the first shot, but there you go, sometimes it happens. But the second and third will not, but it does mean, because I derped that one, it's a low roll as well. Well, low rolls meant I couldn't take him down in 2. So we ate a bit of an unnecessary shot there. Decided to stick it out with this guy. I was just going to back off, but he seemed quite keen. I thought if I can track him and just keep poking, I can probably dodge 1 or 2 shots. He wasn't doing much damage to me. And there we go. We get him out of the game. We've still got nearly 700 health. Felt worthwhile. So just waiting to get unspotted before I push around too much. I've got my, viewport or whatever damaged at the moment. So my view range is absolutely garbo. So there we go. It's gone back to normal now, or near enough normal. So just waiting for that to sort and to get unspotted. Then we can push up. And I just want to push up here and see if I can find these shots on these guys at the back here. Now I'm a bit closer. There we go. The T-67. Put 1. He's probably going to get out of the way. Oh, no. He's going to get blown up. There's the KV-3. Would have been the time to be loading prem rounds probably, because I think we're just going to bounce a whole bunch of shots on the side of him. But he gets taken out anyway pretty much. There he goes. So 4 enemies remaining. We've got 20 pens already. Reasonable amount of health left at this stage. We've got a nice side on Fury, who doesn't seem to be paying much attention and is going to let us farm, I think, pretty much his entire hit point pool. And 1 to go. There we go. Took him for all of his health. You need 26 pens. And still some damage to be done. This is the stage I thought, oh, hang on, I might be on for a mastery here. Because now it's been a good game, like a, a first-class game. But they still got 2 tanks. And that T-29's got full health. The E-25 also has a lot of health. I decided to kind of ignore him because I thought, full health T-29, I'll just get up behind him. And farm all that damage, kind of assuming, my team would deal with this guy. Well, I don't completely ignore him. I put 1 in. So I sort of left that guy thinking, okay, he's going to be dead very soon. I've got more chance of making it to the T-29 to get some damage done. The team's capping anyway. We've won. It doesn't go quite to plan, unfortunately, because when I crest up here, that E-25 is actually looking down this way, and the E-25 starts tagging me as I start, shooting and missing the T-29. So I only end up managing to get a couple of damaging shots, I think, into T-29. There you go. There's the E-25 hitting me. And we only actually managed to get, 3? We'll get 1 more. 4. There we go. 4 hits into T-29. So it could have been worse. Could have been worse. And we were on 0 seconds anyway. So really, we might have only got, 1 or 2 more pens out of that if we'd... not mucked up quite so much. But there we go, Mastery, my first Comet Mastery. Just shy of 4,000 damage. Really fun game. Top tier. Don't think, did we fire any premium? I'm not sure we fired any in premium shells. Not deliberately. 41 fired, 39 hits. Really good hit accuracy. Really good, hit ratio, I should say. Really good accuracy. And not a bad pen ratio either. So there you go, that's the Comet Mastery game. I'm really enjoying it. I think we'll be on to the next tank pretty soon. But I hope you guys are digging the series. We'll be back soon. My name's Ben. We're the Beard Guys. I'll see you next time.